tropical and subtropical fruit and vegetables and plants, but also in the 1890s, finally, Henry Morrison Flagler, originally from the Standard Oil Company, he had a second career later in life as the founder of the state of Florida through the construction of the Florida East Coast Railroad, which holds them up over the surface of the water. In the tropics, the mangroves can be 70 feet tall, but here in the Everglades and Keys, they top out about 20 to 30 feet, and their most defining characteristic are those roots, which prop up the foliage. Get out your camera. We're going to have a splendid view from up above in just a little bit. We'll change the tempo as well, put on a little steel drum music, and then as you all can imagine, our second half, as we are getting into them right now, into some of the wetter lands. Now on the other side of this bridge, on the left, last week was a big nesting place for the osprey, and we saw the mama, and look how nice this is. The Anchorage Resort is, by the way, an Interval International. So if you guys have the exchange thing, I don't know how that works exactly, you could certainly exchange, stay right here. That other place, Gilbert's to the right, is a boatel. You can stay there or just driving in, but also boaters can come and just dock their boat outside of their room and spend the night. Isn't that so cool? So on our left over here should be an osprey nest. There he is on the left. You can see the osprey in the nest with a couple of babies. There he is. Oh! It was the 95th whaling wall. All four sides. Yeah, look at that. And he painted it here as a series. He painted 100 of those wall murals. Featured daily jolts of a beautiful bird or a sunrise or a sunset. We're very proud of that, and I appreciate you allowing me to talk about it. Okay, so, oh no, that's not us. Oh, that's another. They come down from the casino in Miccosukee, down by US 41. So that's one of the other buses that we may see in Key West.
So this is the little rest stop where we're stopping just for a bio break. It's Isla Mirada. It's part of Key Largo.
Oh, look at her. Now they say she's anatomically correct. I'm not going to lift her claw. I don't know how that works out there. But Betsy, now we took a bus in there. Wow, isn't it so beautiful? Now coming up on the right is the Winsley Key, also creating this big like boat parade, and they're docked out on the sandbar. And they have a big old party. In fact, you can actually Longest Woods and the Tree of Life. It is 18 feet above sea level. When there, it's a state park. You can visit and see over 40 indigenous plants. There is the famous Matheson House, which is historic, 1919. It's a white farm-style house built up on... Okay, just in case you're wondering, that which you see on the right side of the bus is a leftover section of the Florida East Coast Railroad, which still remains as available for exercise. In fact, today you're going to be traveling over 42 bridges as we go 126 miles from Florida City to mile marker 0 as we travel along this overseas highway. This highway stretches all the way from Florida City to mile marker 0. It was dedicated an all-American road.
So that's the Gulf of Mexico.
2009.
Oh, that's Florida Bay.
It's the highest honor bestowed upon any road. I'm busy looking the wrong way. You know.
This is Marathon Key, about halfway between Key West and Key Largo.
Built between 1902 and 1912. I lied, it wasn't that long. 1909 to 1912.
This is the 7 Mile Bridge.
Railroad in 1902. But he started it in Florida City and in Key West, and he moved from the north and the south towards the middle. He called this the middle. He knew it would take him the longest to build that bridge on your right. So when that bridge was complete, the rail went all the way through. It took him 3 years to build that. People all drunked up. Jimmy saw it all. He said, I'm here. I'm moving. So he goes home, back to Nashville. He'd married some old girl. They weren't happy, so he divorces her and moved to the streets of Key West and starts to write the songs and lived hard there and worked hard there and worked his way up, wrote more songs. Started to hang out with the cast of crew, everybody from... The time I will be referring to this blue map in the page with your name on it.
Here, take a swig.
This is important.
Take a swig.
We created lovers. People trying to escape their ex-wives, ex-husbands, the IRS, the law. Key West is an escape right there at the end of the island, at the end of Duval Street, right near number 9. And while you're still peeking down there at number 9, you can see at the end of Felipe, he can't kill cockroaches. Okay, so as we get pulled in here, the wife can always run. Us women are strong. Me neither. I'll kill it before it gets me. Now, a couple of things while we're sitting here. Kids, again.
So the buses just left us off. We're gonna head down to the seaport here. So we're walking down Front Street, gonna head out to the square where there's a supposedly good Cuban restaurant to have lunch. This is Sunset Pier. You can see quite a watercolor. So we're eating at the Cuban restaurant. Its main seating is this little strip outside, but they do have an inside. Looks like a rhinoceros iguana. It's got the little pointy thing on the nose. Sculpture garden. 12 or 13 chicks. That's quite a haul. And this is Mallory Square, where you come to watch the sunset. So we'll be back.
And a modern circus.
This is the old part of Key West, which is basically where the tours take you. This is walking down Whitehead Road, which is Highway 1. And that's the Hemingway home.
$10.
So this is getting close to South Beach, where the buoy is. You can probably see it over the top there.
They're not worried.
I'm not necessarily worried.
You grab it between.
I don't know.
So over behind that blue gate is where the buoy is that everybody's taking their pictures. Or actually, it might be over where those flags are waving. So we're actually a little farther south now that we're out on this. And again, you can see that the beach is here. You can stand quite a ways out.
Throughout the day, does little more than eat, rest, and grow. This eating machine has a monstrous appetite. Yeah, he's very cheap balanced diet. Developing only
It's right here.
Can't stop.
Go ahead and move.
I'm sure you can move a little, but you don't want to hit it with your red. And this is walking back down Duval Street, which is kind of the main drag. Although Highway 1's, I guess, the main drag. So that's the Wendy's in Key West. I don't think all of it, but the corner is.
You're looking that way, you're looking that way.
I'm so happy.
This is Matheson's. There's a couple of them around. This is Mallory Square. It's about an hour and a half from sunset. Some of the acts are starting up.